Hi everyone, it's Christy here from Sweet Girl Designs. I'm just starting the video off by showing you some promo codes for Persnickety prints. I print all my photos through Persnickety prints and I just recently got an order in. It was much overdue and it came with this card for 25% off an order of $25 or more. The code is SIZZLE and this one's only good until the end of July. And then my last order, I received this one, Summer Savings Pass. So for a free 8x10, the code is July Fun. And for August, you can get a free memory page of various sizes, and the code is August Done. So I just wanted to share those codes with you in case you were thinking of ordering from Persnickety Prints. For this week's layout, I am documenting June 1st through 7th. I'm using Ali Edwards' Kindness Story Kit. It's been a while since I've done any sort of scrapbooking, so I wanted to keep it simple and by just using products from one kit, though I did really have a goal of using these adorable chipboard hearts that originally came from Studio Calico, but they're probably at least 5 years old now, so long past being available. But I loved them when I first received them and I just never used them, and I think it's because of the metallic finish. The pink hearts there have a bit of a speckled metallic in there, and then there's the solid metallic. So initially I thought I would just use the pink hearts and then mix in these medallion embellishments from Ali Edwards, but I end up kind of scrapping my idea a bit. So I chose the chipboard from the kit, the chipboard hearts, the medallions, some tiny word stickers, and these labels. Now these labels were an add-on, but I really wanted to use this entire sheet of labels. It came with 4 sheets, I think, so I don't need to hoard them or anything, but the colors match perfectly, and I just really wanted to use them on this layout. So I auditioned a couple different labels for my title card, but decide to go with this purple one, just bringing out my ruler to make sure that it is centered. And then I'm going to reach directly over and grab some alphas from Snap or Simple Stories, and I choose gray. Now that quote card there, the 3x4 quote card, has a little bit of gray, but it also has a lot of the colors throughout the entire layout. So initially I thought I would use the pink chipboard heart, but instead I decided to go with the full metallic heart. I just like the way that it looks on this burgundy card. The burgundy card has a bit of a pattern of asterisks, and then I really just like the quote on there. One thing I don't really love about the story kits is the repetition of words. So that's kind of just one of my pet peeves. So this is the kindness kit, and so the word kind is just everywhere in this kit, and I just find it really hard to use when it's when every embellishment has the word kind on it. So I just really liked this quote card for my title card because it didn't have the word kind on there, and that allowed me to use some other embellishments throughout the layout that had the word kind. So those medallion pieces, most of them have the word kind, but a lot of them also don't. So I love that she brings a bit more variety. Now this, I'm not sure what kit those circle stickers came in, but I thought they had a white backing. So my idea was, instead of the kind of medallion, circle medallions, I was going to bring in those white circle stickers, only to find out they were not white, but they were clear. So I scrapped that. Instead, I am going to just go really simple, adding labels and hearts. That is my formula: labels and hearts and tiny word stickers. I'm scrapping the medallions all together. I'm going to bring in the metallic through the hearts and just call it good. I mean, sometimes you just need to keep it simple, and that's what I'm doing in this layout. And so I'm just spreading out those hearts throughout the spread, making sure that I have them represented on the top row, middle row, and bottom row. And now I'm bringing out the tiny word stickers. These are gray, and initially I wasn't too sure on how I felt about the gray mixed with the metallic, but I do end up liking the way it looks. And I'm just pairing the hearts with a tiny word sticker. So this week we went to the zoo again. You're gonna see that in a lot of my layouts that we went to the zoo. It's at this point in time, it was one of the only things open where we could actually go as a family. And then I just have some other things, Nora doing some schoolwork, and yeah, on this side now we're on to the right hand side. So the entire layout was essentially inspired by this scalloped 3x4. I just loved how all the colors were represented in that card. And then you see that stories of kindness card as well. I like the pop of black that brings. And I'm just starting with the labels, just making sure again that I have them top row, middle row, and bottom row, and just looking at the proportion of colors as well. So after I add all the labels, I'm going through with the hearts, and at this point I'm thinking, let's get these all on the spread. But it ended up looking a little bit too heart heavy, so I'm left with a few, and I might just go back and put them on there somewhere, but at this point I just put them on 3 of the cards. So on this side of the spread, we have a photo of Adeline in her bed with all her little stuffies that she loves so much. We have a picture of our house. We were walking home, and I just loved the neighbor's tree and kind of looking onto our house. So snapped a picture of the tree with our house there as well. Adeline's first trip to a place, we went to the post office, which was in the grocery store. So we have her standing on one of the social distance circles there. And then I was cleaning the basement, and Adeline found this kangaroo costume, which she wore when she was probably, let's say 16 months old, and she still fits it, almost 4 years old in this picture. So that was really adorable. So I have kind of a throwback there with the Instax, and then her picture of squeezed into that kangaroo. And we went to the park for the first time. I'm not sure if the park's closed down where you live, but all our playgrounds are closed until the end of May, and so this was our first trip to the park, so snap picture there. And then Nora has been gaining confidence on her bike, so she just got some pictures of her cruising on her bike there with all her gear. So I knew I wanted to bring in the gray to this side of the layout as well, so I'm bringing in the alphas to say our home. I just liked how the sky kind of allowed that empty space to place some words, and it looks a little bit hard to read here on camera, but in person it pops way more than it appears now. And I'm gonna add a little tiny word sticker that says simply the best under there, and it just fills in that space a little bit more. So that's pretty much it at this point. I do feel like, looking at it now, I could probably add something else, some more hearts, I guess. I'm going to go back, but I have a flip pocket there from Simple Stories that I put, added 3 photos of Nora there biking, added some more tiny word stickers, and the word fun, just with those alphas. Just wanted to bring them down to the bottom of the layout. I took an extra card from the kindness story kit and punched out a tab. So you saw me adhering it there with a tiny attacher, and just tried to shift that label up a little bit more. And I'm just going to quickly do my journaling. So I had one more label left on that sheet, and so I decided to bring it to this photo of Nora drawing a chicken. She's got her tongue out. She's just like her father. He has to, when he's really concentrating, he has his tongue out. But also I included a photo of the kids at their day home, which my day home lady sends me so many photos that it's so awesome to see them in action throughout the day. And we are so blessed that the girls still got to continue going there a few days a week and interacting with other kids. So here we are. I love the burgundy color with the metallic, and I just love those labels so much. I was a little bit worried about them being too slick, but my pen worked perfectly and they didn't smear at all. And I just love the little throwback there. I think I'm going to try to do that more often. Haven't done that before by having the throwback there. So I did do some journaling about that. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.